So the backplane is made up of 56 pins per connector. They're actually JAMMA connectors. The way I designed it was I've got 50 of the pins across all the connectors in parallel, and then I've got 6 pins at one end that are broken out to a separate header. The idea being that it just opens up more flexibility, that I can send signals just to this one card or just to this one card, instead of having to decode them on the card. It saves me quite a few lanes in the backplane, and just makes the, at least in my head, the design of the computer easier. I might change my mind when I build the actual control circuitry, but I'm pretty much committed at this point. I'm still something of a novice at soldering, but using PCBs really makes it a lot easier. I probably should be using a microscope or a magnifying glass, or wearing glasses so I can actually see what I'm doing, but I kind of can see. I'm using 6040 solder from MG Chemicals. The combination of the flex and the solder mask on these PCBs just makes soldering so easy. Accuracy isn't really an issue. I mean, I'm half blind without using glasses or a microscope or a magnifying glass, or really even halfway decent lighting. The way I'm soldering is actually mostly by feel. So I can feel the solder hit the pin, and then when it starts to melt, I just kind of push it through, and then I stop when it feels right. And I can go back and look, and I can see holes occasionally, although there's sometimes just a bit of the flux left over. But yeah, you don't need a whole lot of solder for this, but you actually can use quite a bit more than you need and still be safe, which gives me a nice margin for error. I might have done a solder bridge there. I'll check it with a magnifying glass here in a second. Come on. Oh, it looks all right.